What's the sad part?
The sad part about all this is the girl. I mean, she's never gonna be able to do stand-up, so it's not very funny.
Good lord, that's where we are today, huh? Kalyne, do you got one?
What do you,
After that?
do your zinger, dude.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Look at this camera right here. We're on her side. We are all on her side.
All right, so this is in Erie, Pennsylvania. There's these 3 college students that are at a bar. They're hanging out at the top of these stairs, right?
Oh no.
Somebody left a wheelchair at the top of the stairs. So these 3 guys start kind of fucking with it, just like, or messing with it. And randomly, one of the dudes decides to just launch it down the stairs.
By itself?
Yeah, by itself. This just random wheelchair. Turns out that wheelchair was owned by a like disabled student that was also there that needed to be carried downstairs to go to the bathroom. I was waiting for that to crack. I knew it was gonna happen.
Dude,
So then,
why you do that to us, man?
Wait, so it was like just sitting at the top of the stairs though?
yeah.
God, that's so tempting, isn't it?
Look at
I know, intrusive thoughts.
What is it doing there?
They're like, this is a test, isn't it?
Checking the brakes.
The brakes aren't even on.
Before I tell you the rest of this, I'm just gonna play you the video, and then I'll tell you the rest of this. Cause
Dude, wheelchairs are heavy. They're big pieces of metal.
so here's the bar. These are the 3 dudes.
The way they're standing around it is exactly how I pictured it.
It's like 4 monkeys discovered a hammer.
And of course, all their hats are backwards.
That's dead on what it. Yeah, look at this. So here they are chilling.
It's much more narrow than I
sitting in
pictured.
it, messing around. They're just like joking with it.
Dude, there's a whole party going on.
Yo, send it.
And these guys are focused on.
On this.
Honestly, where I would be.
I wanted it to go all the way down.
I wanted it to go. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that was very anticlimactic.
Needed to put some weight.
And they just walked away. The fucking cushion is all over.
Wait,
the
so
floor.
was there like someone that was like on crutches or what? Like, how the fuck did he get up out of his wheelchair?
Yeah, why is he
there's a
doing it?
disabled student that owns it that had to be helped down by other people to go to the restroom. The bathroom's at the bottom of the stairs.
Is it the kid from Rumble in the Bronx?
So they parked it there.
Yeah. So they leave it stupid.
Because you know the secret.
yeah,
the cushion fell, so I thought of the kid.
Like Danny from Rumble in the Bronx.
There's diamonds in it, my boy. Like, you better check the fucking bag.
Yeah, there is.
Wish my legs were like other kids.
Like, why would you make him say that?
Fucking dumbass writer. Great movie.
And he'd fall. No.
So what happened is, you're gonna love this, by the way. So,
I already love this.
So the chair was damaged, sadly. The girl comes back to find that somebody was like cruel enough to just launch it down there.
Drunk guys discover tools.
The kid who launched it down, he turns out to be this dude named Carson Breer, who's a college hockey player at Mercyhurst, and ends up getting suspended along with the other 2 dudes. But it also turns out that Carson's dad is Daniel Breer, who's the Philadelphia Flyers interim general manager.
Interesting.
So
Destroy his life. Fire him from everything. That's what I say.
Yeah, set him on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's his mom work? She should be fired too.
She should be executed, actually.
So the dad's issuing like an apology, and that he's gonna make sure to like get to the bottom of this, what he says is like a bad judgment, whatever, and like, of course, everybody.
I thought he was gonna get to the bottom of the stairs.
That's what I was waiting.
we're gonna get to the bottom of
Get to the bottom of this.
Yeah. So there,
What do you think would
money has been raised for the girl to like replace her chair.
Yeah, because they're
As a girl?
expensive.
Wheelchairs are actually expensive.
Really?
Yeah, as a girl.
Yeah.
As a girl.
I used to sell them. They are. If that was a pride chair, it would have been fine. By the way.
He would have survived that fall.
Should have got a prize.
Yep.
Wait, so people are fundraising? The guy who pushed it down the stairs isn't gonna pay for it?
Yeah.
That should be. That's a good. I think that's even, right? Hook me up with some new shit.
Does the chair doesn't work anymore? The chair works.
I mean,
The chair works. The wheels don't.
Pick it up and it's all fucking.
Why the
wheels all bent and shit.
The wheels are square, bro.
damaged to the point where it doesn't work correctly. It might work, but it doesn't work
Yeah.
as it did.
They got a cheap one on Amazon.
I think there should be 2 things. All right, he has to pay for it. He has to work to pay for it. His dad can't pay for it. And the second thing is, he has to be 300 kicked down the stairs.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah, Spartan kicked.
There it is.
This is Sparta. Boom! And then he has to be kicked and he rolls down.
I mean, he's that kid's a hockey player at his college. He's suspended from the team.
Oh, what? Damn.
That sucks.
But I think he's allowed to get back on the team if he plays goalie and he has to catch the puck by his dick.
By his dick.
Yeah.
You can't do it though.
That's tough.
That's a really tough one.
Then he just has to stand there while they fucking use him as target practice.
I thought you were gonna say he has to use the broken wheelchair during the game.
That'll be good.
Dude, take him to the steps of the Philadelphia Museum where Rocky was running and fucking put him in the wheelchair. And
That's punishment. I mean, the sad part,
Philadelphia themed.
What's the sad part?
the sad part about all this is the girl. I mean, she's never gonna be able to do stand up, so it's not very funny.
Good lord, that's where we are today, huh? Kalyne, do you got one?
After that?
Do your zinger, dude. Go ahead. Look at this camera right here.
We're on her side. We are all on her side.
Well, look.
We stand up.
yeah.
We stand for
I think it's kind of harmless, right? You look at those boys, you're like, dude, they're just being fucking boys.
Yeah, drunk boys.
They're being a bunch of idiots. He should definitely pay for that shit.
Yeah.
He should definitely pay
Pay for the property that he damaged.
I don't think. I mean, I may have done some shit like this back in the day, but I don't think I've ever done it to a wheelchair or like.
Just like an AIDS victim, maybe.
That's
Maybe
before I knew the diagnosis.
maybe a blind person or something.
The most I've done is what I always used to do at school. Is I used to do that to people's rolling backpacks. I thought that was hilarious.
Rolling.
You chucked it down?
Yeah, you ever seen that? No. Nobody was that much of a dork at your school that
No.
they pulled a rolling
Nope.
a rolling bag.
You didn't go to school with dorks. We all did.
If you did that, it was like velociraptors coming out of the cornfields. You can smell it.
Yeah.
Because guys like stepping on it
Yep.
while they're rolling. Because when you're doing the whole rolling bag, it's like that, right? So then you come up behind them and you fucking stomp on it, and then their hand gets released.
I used to love doing that.
I remember like it was in high school. I think I was like a sophomore, and this little Indian kid. He was like one of the very few Indian kids at our school. He had a rolling backpack, and he was walking out. And these like chicks were like, oh, look at this dumbass rolling backpack. Like they were saying that. I don't know why. It seemed kind of weird. But she was like talking shit about it. I was like, oh, why you got a rolling backpack? And he's like, I have scoliosis. And then walked away. And then they were all like, just mowed it, dude. Damn. So you guys are making fun of those people, okay? Because these kids might have scoliosis.
Scoliosis.
You don't know.
Well, if you got scoliosis on this side, maybe get a backpack and get it corrected on this side. You know what I mean? Because kids were getting scoliosis from having heavy, backpacks because they wanted to be cool.
Yeah.
And it's just they were like, wear the backpack correctly, guys.
Harness.
Yeah. But then somehow everyone was like, nah. If I wear it like this, then that means I'm gay. So then they thought that their sexuality was very,
That's what people told me when I was a freshman. They were like, never run to class if you're late.
That's a good
Because you'll be gay. And I was like, you're gay if you run to class?
Gay if you run. Oh,
And I just remember the bell would ring and I'd be like, oh shit. And I would just have to still walk. I'm like, God damn.
You're internally like stressed, but you're still gotta walk.
Because I was like new there and everybody knew each other.
You're not cool if you run to class.
Yeah, you look like an idiot.
But if some of the kids saw you walking and the bell rang and they saw you like late and you were just cruising, they'd be like, yo, that dude is cool as hell.
Or two guys who are running look at each other and like, oh.
you too?
You make eye contact, and they just don't make it to class.
Just both of them.
You?
That's how you'd identify.
That's how you try to find someone. You're purposely late. And you're just looking for people running.
That's the 90s for you, man.
Yeah.
How I Met Your Father.
I don't think I've ever messed with any disabled person's equipment.
Yeah, actually, the more I think about it, that's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's super fucked up. It took me 5 minutes.
But
We've come around the corner. She probably had it coming. Is that what you're?
no. No, I mean,
What
look.
if she was mean? You don't.
What's devil's advocate?
No, there's no devil's advocate. It's just like it's one of those things where it's like I cannot believe that these guys are so fucking stupid, but it is just so stupid. It's not like they're like, let's go fuck with the disabled girl's wheelchair.
It's not like she was in it.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know that.
Like if they cut the brakes off or something, that's fucked up.
Don't cut the
They were like.
They throw it down and then put it back up.
Or no, why are you laughing?
Can you cut the brakes on a wheelchair?
I don't know. You could probably pull
You
the.
think you slide under it?
You cut the wire.
It's just that little flap. Yeah, it's the little flap thing.
A doctor's wheeling the person along, and then they're like, "Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!" The brakes are up.
It won't break.
Picking up speed, dude.
Cut the brakes.
If you tell me that they're in a hilly area, I agree. This is fun.
Or what I mean is, you're sitting in a wheelchair. You think the brakes work.
Yeah.
So when you want your chair to be stable, you lock it down, and then that's when you try to get the.
Next thing you know, you're 40 miles away in a cornfield.
You're just rolling down Runyon Canyon.
Yeah, bro. But especially when you think the brakes are working, and then you do something.
Right.
Don't cut the brakes. That would be fucked up.
Or you like say if they cut a hole on the bottom of the chair and they made it look like it was totally fine, and then as soon as that person sat and they fall through, that's fucked up.
That's fucked up. But if they don't have use of their legs, they won't feel it. So it's not that fucked up. Just being devil's advocate a little bit.
It won't hurt.
Hey, take out your ear, man. Take out we can do devil's advocate. I think you balance out the room.
Gotta look at the positive.
Yeah, we gotta look at all angles if we're gonna talk about a subject.
But don't cut the brakes. That is actually fucked up.
Have you ever cut a hole in someone's chair? Nah. That's such a big budget prank.
The chair.
Oh, I did that to her.
This guy's the king of fucking pranks, dude. He's like, oh, I did that to you. Well, why would you do
I
that?
cut a hole in a giant ottoman.
There was an ottoman, and they cut a hole in it.
I had to cut it for a shoot. So but then I covered it with a blanket when she came over.
They're like, hey, Kristin, sit on the ottoman. I'm like, okay.
Kristin disappeared and she fell through the couch.
Hey, Kristin, you need to sit down and all?
And he took a picture of me sitting in the ottoman, and you know how Ryan puts pictures with pictures? We have this, and
Oh,
he
man.
photoshopped it where there's this like old guy sitting in a hot tub, and it looks just like me.
Do you have that photo?
Hey, Kristin, you look kind of tired. Maybe you ought to have a seat.
Your leg's a little tired, huh?
Don't sit there.
And another time you.
Not that chair, not that chair.
No. That one's taken.
Yeah.
There was like a time where she tried to like run across it and forgot the hole was still there, and she super tumbled. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, that's a great picture. So I did do that.
So cutting holes is a prank, it's a thing.
Cutting holes in seats.
Or have you seen the ones where people put the like the airbag and they put it at the
That's dangerous to your spine.
Dude, those are crazy. Have you seen those videos?
No.
They always do it like a mechanic shop, and they'll put like a guy will be sitting on brake, and they'll put an airbag under his cushion. So as soon as he sits, he flies up. It goes off, and he flies up, and he falls on the ground.
Dude, my favorite shit is,
are funny in a
I
mechanic
like the ones where like the guy's, he's about to sit down and then the guy behind him takes the chair away and he's like, oh, whoopsie, and hits his right after.
Classic. Hometown favorite.
Right and true classic. That's an AFV.
They've been doing that shit for centuries.
We used to do, well, I used to do this thing where you would take two staples, you know, like little staples? You ever twist them?
No.
So you take two staples and you twist them like the bread packets where you like twist the little twisty thing.
Yeah.
You twist them so it looks like a jack, like when you're playing jacks. You just put them all over a chair and they go straight into people's asses when they sit.
Classic.
Wow.
Classic.
We used to call them butt traps. I used to call them butt traps. I keep making it look like more people did it, but
It was just you, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a thing. There's a common saying.
it's just me.
I just made up the word.
Yeah, so I've done a lot of messed up things. I don't think this is on the other side.
That's fucked up. Yeah,
This is the border for me.
that's very fucked up. Yeah, I would never do anything like this.
But what do you?
telling you
But do you
guys.
think? Do you think the dad needs to take any of this flack?
The dad should go down on a wheelchair with them.
Kanye and Kim style.
He raised him, so he should go to jail too with the son.
Jail. That's too harsh, man.
Get rid of the whole family.
18.
Erase their
They
bloodline.
shouldn't be able to be in society.
Ship them away. Guantanamo. Get him out of here.
Send them to Guantanamo.
And also, he's the interim general manager. He's not gonna be there for long. You know what I mean?
Oh, that does suck. I feel like he'll lose his job for you.
He definitely
Really?
won't.